that's like.
The whole of not just Ghana, the whole of the continent is looking at Kenya and say, there's our president.
There's the vice president.
I saw the vice president.
Yes.
Okay. So we put it over.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go. Why won't I go in?
Yes, I played.
Hello. Yeah, what was it at the time?
Yes, I did. But today, I'm certainly.
Why?
If you ask.
Come on.
But, yes. But,
This is one. The facility.
so, quickly, let me introduce my team here.
Yeah.
This is the vice president
Yes.
of the FA, Mark Adam. Next to him on his right is the vice chairman of the Blackstars.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
So,
And next to him, he serves on one of your committees, is Dr. Randy Abbey, one of the longest serving members on the council.
that's wonderful.
Yes.
So good.
And then,
In which committee is it?
Randy, which committee?
Inter-club and licensing.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
One of the
That's
active
wonderful.
members.
Yeah. Lots of they spoke very highly of him. Yeah. I need a team from Ghana to be part of the Super League. Eh? See them.
So, Mr. President, so far
Yeah.
we are okay. I think that the team is very prepared.
Yeah.
We are ready. We want to write history.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, the atmosphere in the team, the playing body, we are ready.
Exactly.
Today I watched Germany go down. And I'm like, okay, so.
This is another one. There are no big nations and nations that are not too big.
Yeah.
It's encouraging.
Yes. So I've already informed.
And you also saw Saudi and Argentina.
Yes. And you know that the trainer was with us, eh?
Yes.
One of
yes.
our
Yes.
former,
I know
former
him.
trainers.
He won with Zambia and Ivory Coast. Yeah. He did well with you, eh?
Yeah, well, he was an assistant.
He was an assistant.
Yes.
That's
I think
incredible.
205 there.
So you made him a coach, eh?
Yeah.
You trained him.
We brought him to the public space.
How long was he there?
2 years. 2 years.
That's
2
good.
years.
Yes, that's great.
No, Sammy, hello, please come. This is one of our biggest legends.
So good to see you. Good. You see, they inspire. They give all their inspiration. So good, Sam. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
So good. Ghana produces special
Yes.
quality football players. That's good.
Now he's managing the team.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. I'm told you're going to make history, Sammy.
Yeah. And it's going to be a surprise to the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When we won that qualification in Abuja, he went crazy in the team.
That was a tough game.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Very.
Yeah.
So I've informed the players
Yes.
they are coming.
Yeah.
So they are in the next room. So
Yeah, that's great.
waiting to say hello.
Yeah. Should we maybe talk to the media after we've spoken to the players?
Yes.
That's good. So this is not just Ghana media, this is world media.
Yes, because you can see clearly.
Yeah. There's also media from the other country as well.
Yes.
That's good. They want to come and see what goes on. This is wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're Mr. President.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. This is wonderful. It's so good to see you. So good. Thank you. Thank you. We won't be long.
Yeah. Also,
to the edges.
former player of the
special.
So we have a special guest here with us. You know, when Ghana is in a tournament, we are Ghana. You know what I mean? So today we have a man who has been very, very supportive of not only the Ghanaian agenda, but the African agenda. He is the man bringing all the good things. Capito, be careful. He's the man who is doing all the great work for the African continent. And here I'm talking about football. I'm happy to announce the presence of the president of the Confederation of African Football, Dr. Patrice Motsepe. You know that tomorrow we'll go out there on the pitch to show that we are Ghana. And for him, it's imperative for him to be here to share his thoughts and to offer you his support, okay, as we go out to make our dear nation great and strong. He didn't come alone. If you see rightly behind him is a big man, the General Secretary of the Confederation of African Football. He has a very long name, just like my good self, but we call him Veron. Can we give it to him, please? So, Mr. President, you have in front of you 26 warriors. 26 warriors. And here I'm talking about my players and your players, backed by a very strong technical team who are ready to make the African continent proud. We are at your call, please. Thank you.
Are they going to listen to what I say?
Yes.
They may take notes on the other side, you know. Let me just, I'm going to be very brief. And it's a great honor for me to be here, to be with each and every one of you. You make us so proud. The people of Ghana are very proud of each and every one of you. The people of Africa are very, very proud of each and every one of you. And we know that this is an opportunity for us, for you as a team, to continue the outstanding, the excellent performances that you've shown us match in and match out. We are absolutely confident. Absolutely confident. We believe in you. You have shown us what you are capable of doing in the past. This belief is based on your performances on the field and the very, very difficult victories that you have achieved in the past. Many of you play at the highest level in the world, and this is the highest level in the world. So we came here to say to you, the population of Ghana, the people of Ghana, but the whole of Africa, the 54 nations in Africa, the 1.4 billion Africans are each very proud of every one of you and support you, and we believe that you're going to make history. And we are confident because, as I said, you've shown us in the past. I just want to thank the captain.
Andre?
Yeah, he's having a wonderful time there. And just say that we are so proud of you, and continue with your leadership on the field. And before I come back to the players, I also want to say to our coach and to the technical team, we are so thankful and we have total confidence and faith in all of you. If you look at what has happened so far in this World Cup, there are no historically great nations and nations that are not as great as others. Today we saw all of our nations, yesterday Argentina and Saudi Arabia, today Japan and Germany, and that's why I'm saying we are very confident, absolutely confident. They say one of the African nations, all the African nations that are here have made us very proud. I've said most of what I wanted to say, but let me finish off by telling you what I always tell the football players. I've owned a football team for the last 20 years, and in fact more than 20 years, and because we love football. Football is the most popular sport in the world. But I always say to the football players who are part of the team that the family owns, to say, football, you've got a short career in football. It's not like doctors and lawyers, and that's why whilst you play, you've got to make as much money as possible. You've got to enjoy it, and we are here to express our total support. He agrees. You've got to make as much money as possible and save some of that money for the days when you don't have the income, when you're not playing anymore. So this is the biggest platform in the world where we show the world that the players from Ghana are as good and in fact as best and even better than some of the best in the world. So I know that they promised you a big they promised you lots and lots of
I think President is promising you guys more.
I think we will go and rob all of the best. Let me finish by saying something interesting. The last time the World Cup was in Africa, God had something planned for Ghana. We won that match. We won that match. And somebody caught the ball. I don't know how we caught it, And I can tell you, we were going to do great things. Great things. Ghana was going to show the world that we are special. And you will continue on that mission. When we were little boys, we didn't know where Ghana was. But one of the things we knew was what Kwame Nkrumah said. And that inspired so many young boys, and of course Nelson Mandela. Always when he was in jail and they told him, you are never going to get out of jail and there will be no democracy. He was always inspired by the words of one of the greatest sons of Africa, from Ghana. And you are part of this great nation that has inspired all of us in politics as well as in football. So we'll continue where we left off in 2010. May God bless you, and we're very proud to be yours.
On that note, I would invite the head coach, Otto, to say a few words. You want to speak?
Yes.
You want to speak Chi or Swahili or Oga?
First of all, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. President. We don't take it for granted that you came by to visit us. It's a great honor for us to host you, even though it's short. This is really inspiring for us, for all the players, for all the staff. I can assure you that they are working hard off the pitch. Those are working really hard on the pitch. So I'm very sure that we won't disappoint. our nation, but also, which is even bigger, Africa. Ghana has shown in the past that they can compete on the highest level. And when I see these boys training and how they played the recent games, I strongly believe that we can do some miracles. As you mentioned about the money, these boys, it's all about the money.
Well, it has to be about the
It has to be, but it's more
and the
from the
pride
heart.
and the pride
Yeah,
of Ghana and the
yes.
joy. Yes.
Absolutely. I think it's more about the freedom what comes with money. And with us, like you said, you mentioned some names like Mandela and Nkrumah.
Absolutely.
It's the game is important, and we know for an African country, it's for us each game is not just a football game. It's more.
Absolutely.
It's about to represent our continent as best as possible.
Absolutely.
And I can assure you that we'll do it. Thank you very much.
All right. So, guys, I think we continue to
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Oh, good luck. Eh? Good luck. Thank you so much.